wonder how the Salty Biscuits would have fared in Tag Team Apocalypto. Yeah.
Da 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 da. Kazarian Daniels almost broke their necks.
Curry Man.
He's your savior. You say Speedball?
Evil.
Oh. I was like, I could see that motherfucker playing Suicide one day. Oh, man.
Bad Attitude or something. What was that?
That's what the lyric was?
Name? No, I'm thinking of I was moving on with Daniels. Suicide.
You're talking about Bad Influence.
Bad Influence, there we go.
And then Ego. Extraordinary Gentlemen's
Organization.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. Oh, but you know what? I do know one thing.
What?
I was right.
Yeah.
Okay. The disc was real. I wasn't making it up.
Jeff's not crazy. Well, he is, but not in this situation.
Yeah. Yes. I haven't watched it.
I got my copy too. I'm not going to get it.
But I found it, man. Xbox 360 on tap. Pretty cool.
You still got an Xbox to play it on?
I have a newer Xbox, so I doubt it would work, right? I don't think it's one of those games that crosses over. That they only choose.
I don't know how Xbox is backwards compatible.
On the backwards compatibility.
Yeah. That's the term. Meow. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but I remember how dope this was. Or thinking how dope and smooth it was. I remember the intros being less than, because they only went halfway down the ramp.
Yeah,
but so did No Mercy. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's different though. Because it was
like
it was in No Mercy's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The same character coming down, right?
It's the same shit.
I don't know about that. No Mercy really only came down halfway.
Yeah, no excuse. Yeah. WrestleMania 2000 had the full.
One,
right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So maybe I'll cut it some slack. But I think what it was it was too maybe. I don't like when it's. Well, I guess it was the same character, but it felt like not the same mold. Like they weren't in the same world that when you wrestled, when you came back from it, you were in. Does that make sense?
I mean, I guess.
Like it didn't feel like it was the wrestler that I was about to play. That figure moving out. It felt like it was a cool video of Booker T or whoever. It felt like a cinematic thing.
What did you think this is? WCW Thunder?
Yeah, that's what it felt. I don't know how to explain it. Whatever. But it's similar, but with I don't know.
It's like you're watching a commercial.
You're what?
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah, and then the game would come and it'd be like fight or whatever. You know?
I mean, 2K, the newest 2K, low key gives me those vibes, like, because the entrances are so like grand with the camera work and all this nonsense.
Okay.
Like they got like dramatic zooms and what have you. So it's like, wow, Roman Reigns looks like God, and then Bell Reigns just looks like a dude named Joe.
The other thing was belts.
Yeah.
And create a wrestler. We're all kind of doo-doo, right?
Yeah.
Did they wear belts in the game?
No.
The
only time you see a belt is like during the story mode when you win it, I guess.
That was what's about the intro. You couldn't create or you couldn't change the intros. I think that's maybe what it was more about. Like it wasn't adjustable to what we were playing. And then I remember the intro thing being cool. I liked the not only the video but the load, the choosing screen, the players.
I wish someone had the time to do it, but like at least on the PS3 version that I got, like when you're creating your dude, you have like different preset entrances. You don't know nothing about it other than the fact that it's entrance 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
so on and so forth. But in making my dudes, because I played it a while back, there's like one that's like a instrumental to, I forgot whose theme. Um, there's gems. There's like instrumental versions of other themes and like remix versions and other stuff like
in
that.
this game.
Yeah.
I just remember it being like wonky characters, like guy with mohawk, or like the basic bitch shit.
It wasn't nothing too crazy, but like at least the theme songs, you know what I'm saying, there's some gems in it.
Yeah.
Some like raw cuts, if you will.
I bet you can make actually most of the tag teams that were in the Apocalypto using that creator wrestler. But they did have Ultimate X, which is cool. I just think also like there's that funny one of like Jericho doing an elbow drop to Sting while Sting is standing thing. Like, like that picture that, I don't know if you've ever Googled the game or whatever. But I feel like a lot of that was going on in the game too. Like it was smooth, but it was more like not a wrestling game.
As far as the people, like the characters, they all kind of fight the same. They just have different finishers. That's really it.
Oh, really? So I gotta play
like
this.
NES, like
would have helped if.
Exactly, Johnny. It was like a modern day
cut and paste.
Really?
With Ultimate X. Bro, I'm 45% sure, and that's crazy high, that Sting can do the AJ backflip the moonsault DDT. Like, you can like have Rhino go and do a flipping rolling tope suicide.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All the same as EY. Crazy.
And then there was like crazy chains and shit too, right? Like
the
reversals and stuff. Yeah. Damn. I wish they could get a game. I wouldn't even mind if it was like not this hybrid that's being thrown out there, but like just stick to like I don't know, like No Mercy. Just be No Mercy. Arcade style. I would buy it for Impact.
If by some odd chance, if the right person is watching, I got an idea for you. Just whoever is like the spiritual successor to Midway. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's like NetherRealm.
Suicide. I think Suicide.
Not Mid. Is it Midway or is it Acclaim?
No, it's Midway. He's got the M on his chest. It's Midway. The logo's on his chest.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. It would have been better.
Not Acclaim.
It's not Acclaim, yeah.
It would have been better off calling this dude like Midway Man. Like, no, this would have been the perfect time if they could have got like a deal with Aki. Instead of making this Suicide, they just make this Aki Man.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on right now.
You remember Aki Man from WCW Revenge / WrestleMania 2000 / No Mercy?
No, I remember Samoa Joe from WCW versus NWO tour or whatever.
Samoa Joe was on.
That's where he got his name from. Yeah. Pretty positive.
Oh wow.
Pretty positive.
So he got his name from World Tour and his finisher from Ultimate Muscle.
I guess so. Love Samoa Joe. What's he doing these days?
He's the ROH TV champion.
The hell is Ring of Honor?
All right, so
yeah,
what we came here for. I don't know.
The reason we're all here, ladies and germs.
What a weird segue. This is three guys having fun, not a damn talk show. So,
welcome to the TreeHouse where we is getting lit.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Right, my thumb is hovering.
All right, so we broke these up into 6 videos. So we're going to watch number 1 now, talk over it a little bit, try to listen to it with you guys, and then go back out of the fourth wall and talk about it a little bit. All right.
Talking points?
Yeah.
Side. That's who I was.
Midway Man.
I was an unstoppable force in professional wrestling. The crowd, they loved me, and I steamrolled over anyone that stood in my way.
He creamed them all. See, that's not the game.
Came my unrivaled trademark finale. The D.O.
I don't remember if this had that line.
No one's ever gotten up from it. No one.
He killed
They had no
him.
choice but to give me a title shot. I earned it. Then, backstage politics reared its ugly head.
Typical TNA.
You think you got a title shot, huh? Well, back up, son. Guess again. This is how it's going down, Trump. It's real simple. You're gonna take a dive, so that's what you're gonna do. Take a dive. Got it?
Take it easy, guys. All right, I'll do it.
You can't have Conan,
Sure
with
that.
the cane.
There's no way I'm taking a dive on this title shot.
Got him.
Especially on national television.
Salinas in the back.
Damn, they keep dropping.
Destroyed him.
Whoa.
The crowd went wild, and I was on top of the world. Man, that was the greatest moment of my life. But this next moment, not so much.
This is the most I've heard low-key talk.
Warrior.
Warrior.
Yo, real skill. They should have just had this storyline for Suicide when he debuted.
Right?
And then it got really
Like,
bad.
this should have been the machine guns jumping him
So
I got-
wake up in the
after
red
winning
hole,
the X.
I got a note on
knowing
this,
where I
by
was,
the way.
how I got here, or worst of all, who I was. All I know is my face feels like hamburger.
Sí, he
My
is,
face
güey.
feels like
Es un milagro.
hamburger.
You must have angels that watch over you, senor.
But turn him into
Even be
tacos.
Don't worry, we are going to help you.
I hate this pro bono crapola.
That must be Jose and Hose B.
Shouldn't be alive. Help me. Help
Gunner
me
and
with what?
pal.
What happened to me?
Juan and T.
Señor no va a tener futuro sin nuestra ayuda.
Wow. This place is a piece of work.
So he's got amnesia.
So it's Triple Avery.
So anyway, here's the deal. This is a gauntlet match. When you win against one, another comes in to take his place. Now, for whatever reason, part of the gimmick is that if you win a gauntlet match, they shower you with pesos and send you to America for an international match at a real United States military base. Some
Like
kind
you
of
said, for
wrestling
whatever
mock war
reason.
of
Like,
nations, I
oh,
guess.
you win, you get
Yeah,
money.
something
And
definitely feels
free
right
travel.
about this.
for some reason. Oh, yeah, he has amnesia. Doy. Treehouse.
Yeah, he's got amnesia. He has no.
Treehouse.
I think so. They kept him alive, so he would. The way to repay them was to enter a wrestling thing.
So that was a flashback. How he
No,
became Suicide? Oh no. That's okay.
No,
like
that
I
was-
had the lost.
he was
track.
just
That was a
beaten.
catch up.
He was. This is Muppets in Manhattan. This dude was beaten up until amnesia. And he I don't know where I am. And he wakes up in a Mexican hospital.
Right on.
And they said, we kept you alive, but there's a wrestling thing you can do to earn your freedom or something.
I'm telling you, like, they could have just made this a storyline. Like, can you imagine the backstage segment of Suicide wrestling in a Mexican six-sided ring?
I would
In a
love.
backstage segment produced by Russo.
They teased it once. I don't know what era it was, but they teased it. I feel like it was Corgan, but we're like maybe after, where it was like a very superhero-y vignettes. It was later in his. It was like not the
I
original.
remember those. Like, he's like standing on buildings. and whatnot.
Yeah. They could really do something with that, man. They own literally all of his content. So
But like, and then here's
the name kind of hurts.
yeah, you have to bring back Manic, Midway Manic.
No. Which is ironic because I remember when TJP left, or however, the original time. He talked about how much he hated that name because it was them using his mental health against was Buzz Killington.
I get it. I get why, but
he used it again. He came back and used it again.
But I wasn't thinking that. I was just like, manic. That means, something. Like,
me too, because like in my head I was like, was that other side, and now he's more Spider-Man-y kind of masked guy. So it was like a total difference. It was, you just change it.
It's more marketable than Suicide, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy, can I buy this doll? Yeah, who is it? Suicide. Oh, hell no.
Well, you couldn't. That's what's funny, is that in Toys R Us, the exclusive one, like the unboxing I did, like the 10-character mini micro guys. I don't know, not micro brawlers, but whatever they're called. Suicide isn't called Suicide, it's just the Midway logo. And they don't have it written on his chest. It's, yeah. So I guess you can't.
So I need to find someone who has the time and the artistic ability to find one of those, first of all, in 2022, and then paint Aki Man over him. And that is a collector's item.
Don't tempt me with a good time. All right, let's get to number 2.
Man, I had to find my lighter. All right. Yeah.
And 2. America. Oh, shout out to Smack Talks or whoever posted this video, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Smack Talks got great content.
We got some juggalos.
Yo,
back like a bad case of scoliosis.
Were they in a pocket though?
No.
They weren't people that have been killed.
Funny. Can you
Wait,
just
that's
point
not
me to the locker room?
Your throne.
Look at that claw body.
Your Highness.
Those guys should have came in.
That's
Could have been fight out the slam.
good one.
Darn
I already feel the
Anderson.
love.
What is this?
Listen up. I just got word that there's an unscheduled challenge happening. Apparently, we have with us tonight a real live total non-stop action wrestler
about
who's been
your
scouting talent for the
damn
TNA
look.
Supreme Action Pro Wrestling.
He's challenging the Mexican King of the Gauntlet to a foot
Mexican
duel.
King.
If the King can win this match by pinfall, he'll get an audition in Orlando, Florida. Wrestle in a real live televised TNA match. What an opportunity!
Did I just hear that right? Bring that chump on.
Low-key some really good music in the background of this stuff.
Listen up.
Not this one
We're gonna have
necessarily,
a
but you'll
little
hear.
gauntlet match.
Uncle
That means 3
Kev.
falls. Raise. Back to
These
back.
gut check winners.
You can win by pinfall
Yep.
or
Now this
submission.
is the PCS.
If you survive the first 2 challengers, you get to take on my secret weapon. Dig it?
And musical
Dig it.
chairs.
Yeah.
Crushing time.
We're next giving the winner a
Hey,
shot to be on national
what year
television
this game
tomorrow
on?
night. That's right. It's the big leagues, ladies. Good luck.
No,
Let's
I
get
don't
started.
know.
Chop chop. Smell the glory.
Smell it.
It's your home for now.
Is that the
Use this
lead-up
place
show
train,
to Bound for
spruce
Glory?
up your
Smell
look,
the glory?
Rework your persona. So get a name that people won't forget. You get the picture? All right, you're on your own. I gotta go for now. I got a 10 o'clock Pilates class.
I'll keep myself around here till my next match. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, mi casa y su casa. Call me Nash. I'll get in touch with you again soon.
Call me Nash.
Man.
Alright, so you just won a match, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Darn Anderson. with the
Oh my God!
double arms. Oh man!
You need to watch whose toes you're stepping on, son. The next time you'll be leaving that ring in a stretcher. You hear me?
I've never seen such a brutal
Violence!
Violence!
We'll be calling on you soon.
Oh my...
It's like a Def Jam Vendetta finisher.
Who taught this dude to wrestle, Ember Moon?
What was that all about?
He went to the Nia Jax school of wrestling.
Okay, this is serious. This is about your survival here. It's clear you need protection. The way to stay in one piece here, this early in your career, is to get a partner. A tag team partner, to be specific. You need someone with tag team experience. Someone who will stare death in the face and laugh.
Hogan, Nash sounds like our impression of Hogan's sex tape. Burp, brother.
Whose name and mere presence and major opponents soil themselves in fear. I have just that man for you. Eric Young.
You smell like bananas.
Hey man, are you sure? Trust me, that guy, he's a ticking time bomb of rage, waiting to explode. You two are debuting in a tag match next week, so be ready for it. Eric, come with me for now. I need to talk to you about that souffle you made last week. It was delicious. I want the recipe.
Nash getting to show his range.
So,
I love to Nash, by the way. All the love to Kevin Nash.
Psychic Nash. Because, like, in 07, everything he said about Eric Young is just like, bro, what?
Yeah.
But, like, knowing EY, how we know EY now, is like, all of that is very valid.
So, I remember something I was going to say about the first one. There's that newspaper article, and I wrote it down, and obviously I'm not prepared. But one of them was Hemi gets a restraining order from Eric Young. The other was LAX gets stopped by police at airport for gimmick infringement or copyright infringement. LAX, like the airport.
Yeah.
And the other one was Christopher Daniels beats Curry Man. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, bitches. What was the other? What was their group?
The Prince Justice.
That rip on Abyss. That's what it was.
What's that?
When Abyss, they always say Abyss is a day oneer. He was on the first Impact show, but he was as Prince Justice. So that was his gimmick before they gave him Abyss on the Indies and before. So they, I guess, were ribbing him, and when they formed a superhero group of Curryman and Super Eric and Shark Boy, it was the Prince Justice Brotherhood of whatever. Yeah.
So
weak.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Us three cast as the Prince Justice Brotherhood. I gotta take dibs on Shark Boy.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's think about it. Because Johnny, you're definitely Super Eric. There's no I think you're Super Eric.
Okay.
I could see you in the costume.
All right, so that makes you
Curry Man.
Curry Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Curry Man was over.
I don't know about that though.
Curry Man was over, dog.
I love Curry Man, but maybe Johnny's a bit more Curry Man-ish. Yeah, I like you with Shark Boy if it's Lucha.
Oh,
yeah.
Curry Man.
Shout out to Craig.
You'd rather be Curry Man?
Yeah.
Okay. That means I'm oh fuck, I gotta wear that gold leotard.
Lucha-tard. Hey, that's your one F word, sir.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Algorithm. We're not worthy. Yeah, let's get number 3.
8.
Let's get into number 3.
Okay.
I totally have this covered, man. I'm a pro at this stuff.
Oh, really?
You bet. 2 years at drama club.
What?
Well, I just set up the stage, but that Miss McKinley, she said I always had a lot of potential. You gotta be like a sponge, man.
Shout out to Miss
Absorb it,
McKinley.
Take it in.
And Junior and Jones.
Trust me, man. Just sit back and look all
Junior and Jones.
Okay, guys, let's set up here. Start the shot with me in the frame and then pull out to show all 3.
I'm the producer here, motherfucker. Oh, shh.
Welcome back, fans. Getting ready for their match soon. We have the heavy underdogs, the Salty Biscuits. So, guys, anything you want to get off your chest before your upcoming
It's a suntan Superman.
This is one of the themes that's on the preset entrances.
We'll let our actions in the ring speak for themselves.
Can you keep them away? Are you wearing my perfume?
I love you.
Oh, creepy.
Sorry.
That's it. This interview's over.
Bro, he didn't even say, hey.
Restraining order.
Hey, call me.
Warranted.
Dude, you think she like that?
Yeah.
This man would later go on to marry ODB.
And now
Oh, it looks like these two are tag team
beat people into his club.
You're exactly right, Mike. These
Salty
guys seem to be
Biscuits.
unstoppable.
Oh no, Germans for everybody.
What do you guys think you're doing? You can't be tag team champs unless we
Jeez.
say so. You better quit while you still can, Holmes.
There's something strangely familiar about this.
You better slow down, homie, and listen to what we say. Or you find yourself somewhere in Mexico, beat up so bad, even your mama won't recognize you. Comprende?
What's going on out there? Eric? I thought I
Nash
told you
music.
to guard him with your life. I ought to fire you right now.
Hey, Eric got the snot beat out of him out there. He's probably the reason why I'm still standing right now. Just lay off.
Oh, very touching. What are you guys, engaged now? Okay,
Sexy
you
too.
did good, Eric. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got more important things to think about. TNA is running some shows in Japan for a few days. There's some tag team slots open for us. I want you guys to fly out here ASAP. It'll get you some good publicity and exposure for a title match. Win this, and you'll be #1 contenders for sure. Not to mention, it'll get you out of town and away from LAX for a bit.
We're going to Japan.
Going to Japan.
Hey, you just said exposure.
Going to Japan. Oh no, we're back now.
You pitchers are pretty cocky for a bunch of nobodies. You guys have a better chance of making a baby than...
Well then, SC. Why don't you back up those empty words by putting that title on the line? What are you afraid of?
We in for
What title?
nothing. You want a shot at the title? You got it. Lockdown is coming up, and we will school you there. But one condition, Holmes. If you lose, you two chicken heads gotta break up your little team and swear the Latino Nation forever. Deal?
Swear to Latino Nation.
Oh yeah, we got a deal.
I gotta pray to Conan?
Are you crazy? I'm not doing that.
Then beat them. Then you won't have to.
We did it.
We did it.
We won the gold. I can't believe it. Nash
Salty
couldn't have looked happier.
Biscuits. Salty Biscuits.
Uh-oh. Yes.
Oh man. Get some.
Why do you make us do this to you? Why?
I
You
didn't
need
do
to
shit,
do
bro.
as you're told, or you will force the hand of the fallen angel to unleash a wrath of
I wish they
righteousness
rolled with this
upon
fallen
you.
angel like for a long time. They never really gave it.
And pay your homage to the big man.
What is this?
I can't remember. I've got bats. Hey,
No, screw that.
Victory Road. Is that Victory, bro? 04, right? The first pay-per-view? When he came down with 2 guitars, right? Ooh,
Yeah.
which one am I gonna do? All right. So we've won. Think about the adjective. We've won the world. Yeah, tag team titles.
Hell yeah!
Right.
Salty Biscuits.
Salty Biscuits.
Hey, still alive. Already faring better than faring better than the most apocalypto teams. So.
Not dead yet.
Close call.
Yeah.
Close call. Yeah, Nash is there. He's got. I don't know, when they did the shadow, like, it obviously looks like Jeff Jarrett. Like, we're not gonna kayfabe this, right? So it looked like Jeff Jarrett. But they said the big, like, I thought Nash for a second. Like, oh, is he gonna, you know?
You thought Nash was gonna turn?
Yeah. He smells like bananas. Smells like bananas.
So when are we starting number 4?
In a moment. You gotta hold the fort.
I am irritated. Holding the fort, not the court. Will we abort? No, because we're holding the fort. Because we're holding the fort.
To number 4. Wait, hitting their tag team title wins offended you? Lucha? Yeah, what was why were you irritated?
No, Jeff Jarrett in this video game.
Okay. Fair.
This is where my hatred began.
I mean, I thought it was a very honest Jeff Jarrett in this video game. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, it's Jeff at its most Jarrettness.
Sorry, people. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Wait, is this right?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Oh, great. Not this nut job. Let me get on my Bible decryptor.
Heed the word
Bible
of the fallen angel, and you shall be spared. Do not force us to unleash the dogs of war upon thee, for they will bestow a wrath of such great vengeance and furious
Isn't that the shield?
anger. It would be rivaled by that
It's
only
the higher power.
of the
Dogs.
final apocalypse.
What are you talking about?
Hounds of Justice.
Accept
Never mind.
sanctuary within our order and join our legion of righteousness.
Ooh.
Deliver your answer by the third dawn, or suffer the consequences. And that is the gospel according to the fallen angel.
Yeah, fallen angel. That's it. Butcher.
No, what the hell? Where did he go?
Man,
He's got that Sammy Callahan.
I wish I understood what he said. I'd feel a lot better if Eric were around. Well, sorta. Jeez, that was a crazy fight. I don't remember much about it because
just beat
my
AJ.
was peaked out.
Meanwhile, in whole Japan pro wrestling,
phenomenal blocking my fist with his face.
Surge.
Curled up in a little ball on the ground.
Yo,
The
shout
last
out
thing
to
I
this
remember
arena.
is that
Though.
while security was carrying
Yes.
AJ to the back,
Yes.
a large dark figure locked eyes
Like,
with me.
I'm mad they
It
didn't
was
use
somebody I'd heard
these
everyone
for
talk
like
about,
real
but never met.
shows.
The Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. He stared
Joe
me
always
down,
had that Joe
and at that
ass
moment,
smirk.
I felt pretty lucky that
Oh wait, it's not
the
this moment.
security guards were
Something I
between
gotta show
us.
you.
I got a very bad feeling about him.
Ooh, Star Wars. Prince of Phenomenal. Don't you
think you can run and hide from
ever say Wendy's name again.
Can't escape us. Not even on the other side of the world. You best start following orders. You're never gonna make it back home.
With the phenomenal headbutt.
I knew it was just a matter of time,
Uh-oh.
and I'm a patient man. I've been wanting to meet you. Are you trying to avoid me? Or maybe you're just ignoring me? Either case, dumb move. Listen, I just want to help you. Help keep you safe.
Drawn out.
Give you something that Nash can't. Give you a title shot. And the reason I can do that is because I run this place. Nothing happens in TNA unless I say it does. Haven't you figured that out yet? I can crown you king, or I can rip that crown right off your head, crush your face with it, and dump your body in Mexico for the right
chest.
Don't want to hear your
But we can avoid that kind of argument because I like you. I see talent in you, and I'd like to test that talent if you're up to the challenge. I challenge you to a shot at the X-Division title. If you win it, I'll leave you alone and let you exist in TNA without a threat. But
I'll let you.
You need to do one big favor for me. No questions asked.
Deal.
Don't tell Kurt.
Maybe you should have let me finish. You see, to be a real test, I've got to make it challenging. That's right. Not only will we have to take out from the fallen angel, but he'll be accompanied by our newest member.
I guess I was half right.
Samoa Joe. At Bound for Glory, it's going to look like a three-man Ultimate X match for the title, but really, it'll be
someone who needs to do ours, man. Yeah.
Genius, isn't it?
No.
I
What?
guess we'll see you in the ring.
I'll find out by the end of this.
It's fire.
Damn. To be continued. That's gripping television right there.
Telling you, this angle would have easily like made Suicide top 5 in TNA history in real life.
There's still a chance. He can just restart his history. No one knows.
So who's the X Division champ in this scenario? Or who's he got to wrestle?
Daniels and Joe in an Ultimate X.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this is when the matches get hard when you're playing them. Because first of all, Ultimate X is a chore, but it is also probably the funnest game mode in wrestling game history. I said it.
I'm trying to remember what the mechanics were. Is it like similar to a ladder match? Just like lots of...
Kind of, sort of. It's what a ladder match should be. Like... It's like in a ladder match on 2K, everybody, you know, it has like the circle with the green stuff.
Oh, you got the manual out.
If this is right, it's our boy Surge. Yeah.
Yo, put Surge in the hall.
Hey man, him and Dale, put them together, man. Good shit. All right, let's keep this on track.
Knockout music.
So wait, real quick though.
Knockout music.
So wait, real quick. So why are we still tag team champions? But Eric Young's can't be found or something, right?
No, did EY get jumped yet? Was that
later?
That
well, my point is where's EY? Like where?
Yeah, like
somewhere being.
Like, I watched this not too long ago, but I still don't. All right, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, good looking arenas.
Whoa, he's really tall.
Dude's stinging it, not even taking off his shirt. Oh, watch.
Go! Get that belt!
I'm telling you, there's no way that's Samoa
That fight
Joe.
turned out a lot differently than I thought. Get
Is
this.
that Samoa
It turns
Joe?
out that Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash are old friends, and that Samoa Joe was just a plant in Jarrett's organization to get info on why they're after me.
See what I'm saying?
Joe didn't find out what they're
gems.
after. But when I took out AJ, he jumped at the chance to be Daniel's wingman for the Ultimate X. Talk about dumb luck for me. Nash laughed and laughed as
But
he
this
told
is
Joe
before
how
Main
scared
Event
I was
Mafia.
Whenever he chanted,
Yeah.
Joe's gonna kill you. Friggin' comedian. The important thing is, Joe's on our side now. I wonder how Jeff Jarrett's gonna react to this.
Okay.
Damn,
so now they got another.
Got an alliance.
Yeah.
No, don't go anywhere. This is worth listening to. Trust me. You know what I hate more than anything else in the world? Dumb people. And boy, for what you pulled tonight, you must be dumber than a bucket of bolts. See, I'm gonna take care of Nash.
Dumb people.
I promise you that.
Made a lot of them.
But for now, I'm gonna deal with you. The only reason I
God made a lot of them
from TNA right here, right now, is because I need you to do something for me, and you're gonna do it. You're going to do whatever I say. You're going to obey me like a son obeys his father. And speaking of family,
I'm your daddy.
have you seen your partner lately?
He obviously don't listen to his own advice.
Don't do anything stupid, boy. As a matter of fact, don't do anything unless
They're good
I
now, I
tell
guess.
you to.
Wasn't that their fallout? Was TNA?
I'm telling you now, if
I
you
won't
want to
die.
see Eric again, you're gonna do exactly as you're told. Or I swear, on all that I hold holy in this world, I will do such horrifying and unspeakable things to that partner of yours, it'll make the devil cry. And I'll send you the pictures. Now that I have your attention, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You have talent, Sharon. I can't doubt that. So with that talent, you're going to do something I can't. Have you ever heard of Kurt Angle? Kurt is the TNA heavyweight champion. He's been the title holder for quite some time. The problem is, I want to be champion. I want that belt, and you're gonna get it from me. You're going to compete in heavyweight division for a bit, and you're gonna win. Then, I'm gonna get you a title shot against Kurt Angle for that belt, and you're gonna win that too. Then finally, you're going to wrestle me for that belt. Except, that's the match you're not going to win. You're going to
Hey, I can't beat Kurt Angle, but you need to beat all these people and Kurt Angle, so because I'm not good.
I will finally beat the TNA heavyweight
champion. Finger poker dude.
You can finally be the champion.
I want you prepared for your
champion.
first heavyweight match ASAP. You'll be fighting on our next televised Impact.
I want Jarrett to come back, I'm not gonna lie.
Not fail me.
On screen roll.
One last
Honestly,
thing,
yeah.
Do not keep a word of this to
Make
Nash
Planet
or
Jarrett
anyone else.
like
You understand?
stable.
Just get out from under his wing and welcome yourself
Headed
into
by
our family.
world champion Josh.
No, I'd say Team Canada versus Planet Jarrett. Be cool.
Team Canada was in Planet Jarrett.
I know, eventually, yeah. And then Christian said, "No."
So we went from winning the tag titles, to
X Division champion,
getting blackmailed into being the X Division champion.
Well, no, because he didn't want us to win. It was supposed to be 2-on-1, and then Samoa Joe turned, and Samoa Joe, even though he worked on this game, said, "I'm not Samoa Joe, run," or whatever he said. Yeah. Or go up there. I don't know. That didn't sound like Samoa Joe, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. That stuck out. That totally got me. Yeah, man, this shit's kind of dope, though. I was telling you this would have been a so bad story. It makes me want to watch like old TNA on top of that.
It makes me want to play the game again.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let's get into this last one. So we could be true to our TreeHouse sesh of 1 hour or under. Alright, you guys ready? 3, 2.
That was a bittersweet victory. It still feels great to win, but not for those guys. Man, this sucks. I wish I could tell Nash what's going on. When I look at Jarrett, all I want to do is run my fist through the back of his head. But if I want to see Eric safe, I know what I have to do. I have no choice.
No, you're supposed to join the main event mafia. Think about the Mahi.
Listen, man, what's gotten into you? you wanted to compete for the big belt, I could have set
I'm
it
really-
up for you. The right way.
I'm in this.
You don't know who you're involved with. Jarrett only looks out for himself. All you can look forward to is a concussion. Once he turns on you, he's just gonna
Yeah, I'm
chew
good
you
being
up
alpha
and
fuck
spit you
free.
out. Joe, I know what to do. I took you under my wing, and you stabbed me in the back. I don't know what I did to hurt you, but I know what I'm gonna do to hurt you now.
Wait, what?
Isn't this what ended up happening with Nash and Joe?
Can you believe it?
Well, in real, yeah.
From the storyline?
I remember
Storyline in real life,
I
a little
remember
bit.
it all now. I've been here before. I was the champion before. I was suicide. I had the fame. I had the belt. I had everything. But I remember now how it was all taken away. Jarrett, he was behind LAX and what they did to me. They took away everything. My title, my identity, and worst of all, they left me for dead in some flea-infested town. Well, they're not gonna do it again.
All right. You ready to take a dive for the life of your friend, boy?
He just beat Kurt
I
freaking
know.
Angle.
It stings to have to do something like that, but you're gonna do it.
Or we just.
I don't like that look you're giving me, boy.
Which,
Remember,
a fun
I
match
have your
to
partner.
do. It was
I
difficult.
swear to you, if you give me any trouble,
Yeah.
I will
But
erase you
hailed in
and that
comparison
punk off
into
this earth.
the fight
I've done it before.
to beat Jeff
You can
Jarrett.
count on
The
it.
match
You
told
can
the
count
story.
on doing whatever I say. You can count on handing
Yeah,
over
I
the belt,
still
and you
have
can
not
count
beat Jeff
on
Jarrett.
Not again. You're not gonna do what you did before.
What'd you say?
I said, you're DOA.
Wait a minute. I know the tone of that voice. Suicide. I can't believe you came back. You really are.
I
dumb
knew
as a
you
dog.
would come.
I know
Now
it's
I'm gonna
you.
beat you like that.
Suicide.
I'm gonna break your back and make you
I looked
humble.
on payroll and I looked up your name. It's the same.
I would never have stood up to Jarrett.
When
unless
I
knew Eric
signed
was
you
safe.
to that
You
contract
see,
the other
I
day,
finally got
I
wise.
knew you were gonna come
Throughout my
back
match with
and
Samoa
cause
Joe,
me
I
pain
secretly
and
whispered
trouble.
the whole
That's true,
story
you could
into
use a
Joe's
different
ear,
name.
piece by piece, whenever
Yeah,
we
I saw
locked
you.
up. An old wrestling technique for trash talking.
I keep
Once he heard enough, he let me win so that Eric wouldn't get hurt. After the match, Joe told Nash everything, and they took matters
Just
into their
throw
own
holiday.
hands. They interrogated everyone in TNA until they found where LAX was staying. They went there right before my match with Angle, busted in the door, pounded some heads, and set everything straight.
Aww.
At one time, I had it all, but that time is gone. I'm not looking back at my past, but ahead at my future. Being a champion is not about the gold around your waist, but the gold around you.
CPI commercial.
Your morals, your ethics, your attitude, and the people you surround yourself with.
Be a star. Be a star.
the mo you know. TNA, TNA, TNA,
TNA, TNA. Yeah, that was.
This is sap. This is sap. This is sap.
Man, that was intense for a bit, man. They really tied up all the loose ends, but in such an interesting way.
So he at the end he said somebody let him win.
Yeah, he let him win by talking him in old Carney talk or something about
No,
what he was going to do. Eric or something.
No, when you get to Jarrett, the plan was always supposed to be you're supposed to take a dive, and then he was like, fuck off. So then they had to fight in this incredibly impossible match that took me 2.5 months and counting to beat.
Oh,
so
man.
then you can retain the TNA belt and be the true champion and eventually job out to Mick Foley.
What's Jarrett giving you? The hip? Ah! A little arm wrench? Oh. What else does he do?
It's a walking brawl.
Oh, that hit.
No, he just
swagger.
reverses literally everything.
Ah, I love Jeff Jarrett.
And Stone Cold comes in and hits him with the stunner.
Hit some Hurricanranas. Man. I was thinking there was a parallel to today's Impact to that video, and I couldn't remember what it is now. I was like, I'm gonna use that.
That was Dixie Carter's heel character inspiration, was Jeff Jarrett from the video game.
No,
minus the kidnapping.
Minus the kidnapping. Yeah, and I still think the money is in EC3 coming back. That's EC3.
That'd be great.
And no one, and just deadpanning it. Bring them all. Bring Spud. Bring Dixie. Let's go.
I would bring Dixie as an on-screen.
Yeah. Y'all. Jeff. I can't get rid of that. I can never get rid of it. I don't know why I would, but like, where, what do you do with it? You do with it.
Yeah. Was that like a make good shirt?
Was it a shirt? Oh, I could make it into a shirt?
No, was that a make good, like that picture? Or was that just because you're on some list?
No.
I can't remember what you got it for.
I remember. Lucha, just to catch you out, I have this signed picture from Dixie that just says my name with the exclamation mark. Yeah, it's really weird. And then Dixie. Yeah. It was a package. It was part of a package I got for consecutive TNA. Like I bought every pay-per-view they've ever whatever.
Bought in.
Yeah, I bought in. So they sent me that Emergence. The first, like the CD, the original volume.
That's where that fucking name comes from.
Yeah, that's where it comes. Yeah, they reused. Yeah, they're really good about using little winks to the past like that sometimes. But Emergence of the album, which is with the one with LAX. I remember bumping LAX's music like going into my shift at work and stuff, and like I was not even think I was cool. I was just like music. That music is good. That whole soundtrack, beautiful people, British Invasion. Samoa Joe. I don't know if Stings is on there, but that's a good one. Samoa Joe, Nation of Violence is on there, so it had to be. Motor City Machine Guns is definitely on there. Yeah, some really Bobby Lashley. Bobby Brown.
Bobby
B. Well, I was torn between trying to say his name and also thinking of he's got my eyes Bobby thing, and I don't know why it just tossed me up. It's got my eyes Bobby. No interesting area. Yeah, but that's definitely when it's from, which means the game probably I didn't get a chance to look, but I'm guessing 2007. Makes sense, right? I'm really bad with dates. Really bad. They made it easy with 10-10-10, but other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn, they have little bios of the wrestlers
2008.
in it, too. 2008.
September 2008.
Oh, right from
September 08. Wow.
It's my birthday. It's probably
That's right.
our birthday. Birthday present. We probably played this for a week.
I didn't get this till like years later. I don't know if I had a 360 at the time, actually.
No. When we would before Impact, maybe that was before your time of always coming over, but we would play this or the board game before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely says special thanks to Samoa Joe and AJ Styles for their contributions, or their countless hours of contribution to the molding promotion, whatever. So why wouldn't they just ask him to say, hey, do a cameo real quick?
Can you record this one line?
Can you record this one line? Totally different.
Oh, now you needed Jarrett to get all his promos in.
Yeah, he did get a lot of promo in that. A lot. He was obviously, of course, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, man. You own it, but at the same time, like, you should be the main evil character. Right? I mean, I don't know.
Everybody had one outfit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody had one outfit. Like backstage in the ring.
Yeah.
Never change.
Well, I mean, the only people who the LAX had the bandanas over their faces.
That's true. That's true. They removed it. Anyone remember who the DLC was? It was I know one for sure was Petey Williams.
Which like it'd be like Team Canada Petey Williams?
No, it was Little Petey Pump. Yeah, it was Little Petey Pump.
If you get enough I almost called it VC. I saw on like a cheat code site where if you get enough like style points, you unlock Afro Thunder.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
It's crazy.
That sounds really familiar. But I want to obviously want to wrap this up, but I want to say how perfect a segue, because Lord knows we can't come up with them, that next week is all about music.
See, I was jamming.
It's TNA, return of TNA jams. We can't give you fourth wall. Can't give you what's on it yet, the volume, if you will.
Yep.
Because we don't know.
No idea.
So yeah,
we'll figure it out.
So it'll be all Dale Oliver and Serge Salinas, man. It'll be dope episode. Bring that back. We'll have some gimmicks. I'm trailing on mine still. Inspiration is whatever.
Inspiration, yeah.
Oh, I missed the inspiration. All right. We got anything?
I never played story mode, so it was good. It was good to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. I never thought about it. You just mentioned you didn't play her, have it until years later.
I hardly played it. Yeah. So it was good to see how it played out.
I mean, for back in the day, graphics weren't bad at all. Some of them hold up in comparison to some of the newer shit. I remember Max having that Booker T like backdrop from this game, and then one from one of the 2Ks. I forgot, and it was just like, oh shit, yeah, holds up.
There is a very big difference between the PS2 and the PS3 versions.
Oh, I'm sure.
All around, like the PS2 version, because that's what I rented back in the day. Yeah. It was cool. That I only played in like a week and a half. This one's a little more funner. They got weapons. It looks better.
Oh man, I don't want to bring up a subject because we're about to hit the marker, but there was when in my study for this, whatever. I found that there was an actual mobile game that was really, really good. And it looked really cool. It looked RPG-ish. It looked really cool. Like the little cartoons look, yeah. We should look into that as well.
See if you can still download them.
But next week, instead, we're DJs for TNA Jams. Do we tell them your names now, or do we wait?
I mean, you gotta give them something.
All right, that's how we'll sign off. For G, who doesn't know what his name will be yet.
For DJ Morphoplex.
And for DJ Black Snow.
On to episode 3.
Wow.